Hello and welcome back to the I Learn Romanian channel. In this video, I'm going to present to you 35 essential verbs in Romanian. We're going to translate them, so put them in their infinitive form. Then I'm going to give you the present tense version for eu, which is the first person singular. And then eventually I'm going to also share with you the past participle form. If you're interested in learning how to form the past tense yourself, you should take a look at one of my other videos where I have presented how to do the past in Romanian. Now let's get straight into it. If there's going to be any background noise, I apologize. My neighborhood is very noisy today, but I'm trying to use a mic so that the background noise is diminished as much as I can. Now, okay, let's take a look at that. So, to be is a fi. A fi. To have is a avea. To do is a face. Also remember that in Romanian, to do and to make are the same. So, a face for both. To eat is a mânca. And then to drink is a bea. To sleep is a dormi. And to go is a merge. Then we have to come, which is a veni. To buy is a cumpăra, a cumpăra. And to sell is a vinde. I was going to mix them up. To live is a trăi. And to die is a muri. To understand is a înțelege. And to believe is a crede. You can also use this one with the meaning of to think, as long as think is referring to believe in. Like if you want to say, I think that's a nice dress, or I think I'm going to come with you. If it refers to think as like the process of like thinking, that is something different in Romanian. To cry is a plânge. And to laugh is a râde. To give is a da. And to receive is a primi. To speak is a vorbi. To know is a ști. To see is a vedea. To hear is a auzi. To feel a simți. To cook a găti. To travel a călători. To love is gonna be a iubi. To hate is a urâ. To complain is a se plânge. For us, it is very similar to the verb a plânge that we have higher on the list, which is to cry. Then to thank is a mulțumi. To grow is a crește. And then in Romanian, we make a difference between asking a question and asking like having a request. So to ask a question is a întreba. And we have the word întrebare, which means question. And then we have a cere, which is to request. And we have the word cerere for request as the noun. Then we have to write, which is a scrie. To read is a citi. And obviously, something I need all of you to do, to subscribe, which is a se abona. Now, if you've got so far in the video, make sure you click that subscribe button and you save this video to take another look at it later. Now let's take a look at the whole list. I'm going to read it for you. A fi, a avea, a face, a mânca, a bea, a dormi, a merge, a veni, a cumpăra, a vinde, a trăi, a muri, a înțelege, a crede, a plânge, a râde, a da, a primi, a vorbi, a ști, a vedea, a auzi, a simți, a găti, a călători, a iubi, a urâ, a se plânge, a mulțumi, a crește, a întreba, a cere, a scrie, a citi, and a se abona. If we take a closer look at it, the infinitives can only end in a certain set of letters. We have 4 types of conjugations in Romanian. The conjugations depend on simply the ending of an infinitive verb. And I'm going to show you the types of endings you can have for something that's infinitive. So the first one I have is an I. That is one of the conjugations. The next option we have is an ea. Another option we have is an e, and the fourth option is an a. So the 4 types of Romanian conjugations would be I, ea, e, and a. The most common ones, and I'm going to put a star next to it. If you want to reanalyze the whole list after, and believe me, the most common ones are going to be the ones ending in an I and the ones ending in an a. The least common ones are going to be the ones ending in an ea. If you want a full video where I explain the conjugations, what to do with them, and how to transform infinitives into past, present, and future, let me know in the comments. Okay, now let's get to the next stage of this video where I explain to you how to form the present tense of these verbs. I'm only going to give you the form for eu because that is the most important. Over time, you can learn to conjugate the other ones. There are plenty of verbs on this list that I have already conjugated on my channel for present, past, and future. So if you're interested in that, I invite you to take a look. There's a whole playlist that collects all the videos that you are going to need. Now, as I said, let's jump straight into it. The present tense of to be is eu sunt. To have, which is a avea, is eu am. Not to be confused with the English I am, which means eu sunt. And eu am in Romanian means I have. This is a very common mistake that my students make. It's understandable. Now, a face is eu fac. Eu fac. Eu mănânc. Eu mănânc. Then we are going to have eu beau. Eu dorm. Eu merg. I need to make sure that you guys can also see what's going on in here. Eu vin. Eu cumpăr. Eu vând. Eu trăiesc. Eu mor. Eu înțeleg. Eu cred. Eu plâng. Eu râd. Eu dau. Eu primesc. Eu vorbesc. Eu știu. Eu văd. Eu aud. Eu simt. Eu gătesc. Eu călătoresc. Eu iubesc. That's a C right there. An attempt at least. Eu iubesc. Okay. Then we have eu urăsc. Eu mă plâng. This is a different type of structure. That's why it inserts one extra word in here. We'll talk about it at another point. It is called a reflexive verb. Now we have eu mulțumesc. Eu cresc. Eu întreb. Eu cer. Eu scriu. Eu citesc. Eu mă abonez to the Island Romanian channel. Now, I'm going to reread them for you, and I'm also going to make a couple of remarks about them. Eu sunt, eu am, eu fac, eu mănânc, eu beau, eu dorm, eu merg, eu vin, eu cumpăr, eu vând, eu trăiesc, eu mor, eu înțeleg, eu cred, eu plâng, eu râd, eu dau, eu primesc, eu vorbesc, eu știu, eu văd, eu aud, eu simt, eu gătesc, eu călătoresc, eu iubesc, eu urăsc, eu mă plâng, eu mulțumesc, eu cresc, eu întreb, eu cer, eu scriu, eu citesc, eu mă abonez. Now, a couple of these words can have slightly different meanings, or they can be used in multiple contexts. I have a whole lesson about the verb a face. I invite you to take a look at it. It is extremely versatile. If you want to use a merge, it also works as the meaning of to work, as to function. Like I can say, frigiderul merge, the fridge is working, or nu merge, it's no longer working. If you want to use eu trăiesc, it means I live, like I'm alive, but it also means I live like in a certain area. I can say eu trăiesc în Romania. Eu plâng, as I said, is to cry, and eu mă plâng right here, is to complain. We are kind of saying I am crying myself, or I myself am crying about something. Eu mulțumesc is literally the same thing as mulțumesc. So when you're saying thank you in Romanian, you're actually saying I thank you. And also, as I've been explaining in many of my videos before, it is not necessary to have the pronoun in front. You can simply say sunt or am or fac, and we know who you're talking about, because in Romanian, the verb also contains the person you're referring to. And now let's take a look at the last bit at the end, the past participle. The past participle of fi is fost. Of a avea is avut. Then we have făcut, we have mâncat, băut, dormit, mers, venit, cumpărat, vândut, trăit, murit, înțeles, and then we have crezut, plâns, râs, dat, primit, vorbit, știut, văzut, simțit, gătit, călătorit, iubit, urât, plâns, again, mulțumit, crescut, întrebat, cerut, scris, citit, and abonat. Abonat. I'm going to read them for you. So, fost, avut, făcut, mâncat, băut, dormit, mers, venit, cumpărat, vândut, trăit, murit, înțeles, crezut, plâns, râs, dat, primit, vorbit, știut, văzut, auzit, simțit, gătit, călătorit, iubit, urât, plâns, mulțumit, crescut, întrebat, cerut, scris, citit, abonat. I hope you have learned something new from this video. I invite you to take a look at the other videos on my channel, to subscribe, share this video, leave a comment, and stay tuned because I'm going to provide you with yet another of this list with 35 more essential Romanian verbs. If you're interested in booking one-on-one Romanian lessons online, I invite you to take a look at my website and book a free trial lesson. That way I can teach you personally and answer all the questions you might have about the Romanian language. If you're interested in doing more grammar exercises, take a look at the link in my bio where I am going to add the book I have created. It is called the Essential Romanian Grammar Workbook, and it is a workbook that comes with an answer key so that you can check the answers yourself. For any questions and suggestions, the comments are open, and don't forget to also follow me on social media at Romanian. Thank you for listening. I wish you an amazing week, and until next time, la revedere!